We often hear about the crime and the victims, but what about the families left behind? Now imagine navigating the justice system when English isn't your first language. News 2's My Owen sat down with one organization that does just that and shows us how vital language can be.
Inside the Tennessee Immigrant Refugee Rights Coalition Center sits one man who hasn't felt their pain, but has heard their plea.
Hola, buenas tardes. Soy Luis con Turk. Hi, good afternoon. This is Luis with Turk.
Speaking their language in more ways than one.
Over 100 calls easily, if not over like 500 calls. The number just really depends every single month.
Between the calls, notes, and research, he's often faced with the realities so many go through.
You're dealing with such a stressful time, such a tragic time when you have a loved one who's passed away. So you really want to make sure that you can step in and step out where it's like necessary.
He's talking about serious crime victims throughout Middle Tennessee. Many simply trying to navigate the system. For
someone who might not know English and most of the reports and most of the documents are in English, it becomes all the more difficult. And if you can't afford representation, it just adds on to the obstacles.
According to MNP data, those who identify as Hispanic making up 15% of homicide victims. But oftentimes it's after the crime, many hoping to send their loved one back to their home country. Something much easier said than done.
One thing that we attempt to do is connect folks with the consulate. So folks who are coming from Venezuela, Colombia, they may have a more difficult time since we don't have a consulate here and they're either in DC, or for Venezuela, there is no consulate here in Nashville or in the US.
There's often an underlining fear of the judicial system, specifically for immigrants. But here they provide a welcoming hand and advice.
When we're talking with folks who are facing a domestic violence situation or escaping violence, we're just there to try to be like a friendly face, and that's what they need. They are looking for someone who's willing to reach their hand out and just be a support system for them.
My Owen, News 2.
If you or someone you know is looking for help navigating the process through the crime after becoming a victim, the organization encourages you to reach out to them. We have their number on our screen at 615-833-0384.